Hello! We are continuing with Twilight Princess from last time. Before we saw the Forest Temple and we saw the Fire Temple, or the Goron Mines, I believe they're called. So now, delving back into it, we stopped a bit before the Water Temple section. So we will be picking up from there. And as promised, I did make a tier list for our all these Zelda games that I've played and my favorites, which I did put up on my Instagram if you want to check that out at any point, but I may talk about that at some point as well. But without further ado, let's get back into it. Alright. So I left off right after flying up to Upper Zora's River, though it's not much of a river at the moment, as everything has dried out, and possibly frozen. And so, just a little reminder, I have played this game before. I'm just kind of going in and replaying the game, seeing if it holds up to the critiques that I've had in the past of it, if my opinions changed at all, if I'm more positive, if I'm more negative on it. Currently it is my 4th favorite Zelda game, so for all the nitpicks I have for the game, I do adore it. I criticize it because I love it. I mean, what are those Zoras up to anyway? The rivers run totally dry, right? I can't work like this. Ugh. Cold. I miss my fur coat. I believe I have to jump down and run up, and I cannot access that Wolfstone yet. So I'll get that at a later time. The game does a very good job at making something look, something where you can't progress in a certain area, so you have to go in another. A very linear method. But I tend to like a bit more linearity in games. But it tends to do a very good job at not only kind of directing you in the direction you need to go, but also making you want to go in that direction. Like just now, there was no way to cross the bridge to get over to the other side, and the only real place I could go was down. But it made me want to go down because suddenly I saw ice down there, and that's kind of weird. And I get to kind of follow the river up, where there should be water. Oh, hey, what's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would all be frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why, I don't see any, then. Why don't I see any, then? Well, anyway, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. Alright. I do want to get rid of some of these guys because they will attack me while I'm trying to jump up the mountain, and it gets a little annoying. Alright, okay. I guess I'm just gonna be able to get that one and hope I don't get attacked. I think we can get up from here. Let's go. I always misstepped at one point whenever I played this, like every single time. I always mess up at one point. Like I said. My issue is that I'm just trying to spam A. And I think this is one of the few times when she's having you jump to locations that you actually kind of gotta pay attention a little bit. Other than like the, oh, there's an obstacle. But genuinely taking it a bit slower. That was an obstacle. That was my bad. Because I think since it's ice, you slip a little bit. So if you are going a little too quickly, at least that's what my experience is that whenever I go too quickly on this section, that's when I get screwed. Okay. Alright. Do you want the heart? Okay. And that guy's barred off, so I gotta kill that guy first. Alright. Come on. Shoot. I ran into a wall when I did the jump attack. Of course, I didn't really have control over that. I think that's one of my bigger complaints with the fighting in this, is that you don't have complete control over his attack with that. So it's easy for the game to just say, oh, nope, you messed up, even though it was the game. But it's such a minor thing that I don't really care. Except for like a little annoyance when it happens. Alright, a warp portal. Gee, I wonder where I should warp to. Down below, look at the ice. That's right, I have to do this first. I always found this kind of like the most messed up part of the game. I mean, there's probably more messed up parts in the game. But just this idea of this entire civilization and race that's been completely frozen in place. Potentially killed off. And you just kind of see their bodies stuck in place and in the ice. Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need to do is thaw them out. Does us no good to just stand here thinking, let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. I'm gonna warp. Hello. My cursor was not working for a moment. So, we have to go back to Goron, to Death Mountain, to get that rock that shot down and almost killed us. As I said, it was a surprise tool that would help us later. This thing has been here for a while now, but it's still pretty hot. And we bring it back. Let's go. Does he get startled? Because I feel like one of the Gorons gets like a little startled at this, but I don't remember. No, it was that they don't, and I'm confused as to why the Gorons just don't react in this scene. Because you'd think that one of the Gorons would be like, whoa, what the hell? I also wondered how she managed to do this without crushing any of the Zora in there. Because, like, that thing's massive. I also love the little detail that once you unlock water bombs, you can go in there and bomb the rock you just dropped in and you get a heart piece. So this rock that you've been seeing for such a long time, you can interact with it multiple times, once for the story and once for just a side thing to get a heart piece. But it's something that you keep in your mind because it's like, man, that was kind of wild. and you're rewarded for your curiosity in it. Alright, the Zoras are safe now, so let's go. At least I'm pretty sure you can bomb it, if I'm remembering correctly. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? Alright. I do want to... Most of them are just kind of like not okay. Was I unconscious? I wonder, are the downstream areas going to be alright? What in the world happened? Those demons. Someone helped me? I can't get it yet. At least if I get it, I don't know if I get anything for it. Yeah, I can't collect it. I wonder if it'll just sit there waiting for me. I've never tried doing that before. Hey, are you okay? What about those in the waterfall pool? I think that's pretty much all the dialogue. Yeah. Alright. Wait. Such a great character design, and I'll always be amazed that they had the audacity to have such a cool character design just for her to be always dead when you see her. Always dead. You never see her alive. Because by the time you meet her, she's already dead. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. Dark Ones. They raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it. His presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were Zora. Please, save my son. I forgot how in-depth the pre-water temple stuff is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the water temple tonight. Let me just update the name of my stream. Revisiting Zora's Domain. Because I honestly don't know if I'll be able to get that far. Because I believe this is the section where you have to guide the carriage, which is my least favorite part in the entire game. And it's the part that I struggle with the most. So I don't... Is it a little early for that? Well, I guess we'll find out. So if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return to the world of the light then, huh? Alright. Let's go get the light spirit, and then we're gonna go meet Prince Rallis. And Ilia, who we saw was with Prince Rallis. But I believe the segment that follows should be the cart section, which I suck at. Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow, too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't you let it take you there? Yeah. Aren't you awake yet? Look, we got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. And it looks like we're right in front of the Spirit Spring to boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go. Snap out of it and get to the Spirit. The more I think about it, the more sure I am that I'm going to have to do the cart chase tonight. I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods. I did not read that. Gather my scattered tears of light that were stolen by the shadow, gather them in this. Alright. We'll be able to cut through the twilight and return to normal. Okay. I am sure you know by now the forms that these insects take. Oh my goodness. In this shadow realm of twilight, I can't talk. The insects are invisible like the humans of the world. Collect my light, lift the final cloud of twilight that threatens to cover all of Hyrule. Alright, let's go. I was not trying to talk. It's crazy that it's showing it to me as if I don't already know what I'm catching. And I believe I'm not able to do the boss section of this, the little mini boss, until I get every other tier. And it's a fun little boss. I do like it. I realized too late that I messed up, but I'm gonna see if I can draw him out. Come and get me. Come and get me. No. Come on. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna reset this. They're probably the easiest one to get first. Alright. Let's get you. Whew, barely. I believe it is up this bridge. Oh, shoot. I was not looking at the screen. This is what I get for multitasking. Don't tell me I have to go all the way back. No, I think I can go to that bridge. Another Howling Stone, but I can't get up there either. Because I have to wait until I'm a human to be able to get up there and have the ability to shift back into the wolf, I think. Which is also a pretty neat way of forcing me to do this in a chronological manner. Alright, let's just get that. try doing something I haven't done prior playthroughs, and that's just skip the part that I don't want to do. Hey, if you blow that grass. Yeah, but I could also just cheat a little. Interesting, it does want me to leave and go to Hyrule. I forgot about that. Alright. Because I don't want to do the Hawk section again. Low-key. I've never... Yep, it's just dead. That's funny. But I've never tried that before. I think I'm going there. Yeah, I'm going the right way. This is a nice little introduction to what the boss fight's gonna be like, and I do like that little hint. Not on my watch. Come on. If we fracture our troop strength with too many parties searching for the prince, our guard here will be too thin. Yeah, they're mostly just concerned about their prince right now, since things are looking better in Zora's domain. Yep, and there they go. Showing me that there is a direct route to Hyrule, which I will be using once I get the bugs in this section. Or the bug. And the stone. Because now this is unlocked. And the bridge is up. Let me just get this real quick. I need to listen to it first. This is my favorite way to figure out where they are. I skipped. My bad. There we go. I also love the little detail that these are all the songs from Ocarina of Time. Which just feeds into the knowledge of that being Ocarina of Time Link. Which is never outright said in the game itself, but is said, I believe, in Hyrule Historia. But I feel like this is a good enough way to figure it out on your own if you're playing the game through context and subtext. Because he talks about passing on the teachings of a hero from the past, or the legendary hero. And it's like, how would he know that unless he is him? And then the added bonus of the songs just really sells it. What's that, a bug? Ew, nasty, why is it so big? Golly, I'm so sick of roughing it in these boonies. Alright. And she gets confused. It's gone? That was nasty. I hope it doesn't come back. Oh well, golly. Work is tanking just as hard as my professional life these days. Alright, and I believe it's just the one in Hyrule Castle and then the boss fight? No, there's a few along the... Oh, I had to do the thing, didn't I? Man. Man. That's annoying. Alright. You know what? I will warp back to the bottom. I was trying to avoid doing it, but I guess it's gonna make me. That might be why I never did it. So, fly through, collect the ones in there, and then go to Hyrule from there, because it'll land me back where I just teleported from. I should have just done this from the get-go. I just didn't want to. I tried to cheese it. Okay. Girl. Let's go. I don't like this section, but whatever. Let me like actually be able to see for a moment here. Ugh, this is so annoying. Yes, try it again. I'm getting these damn bugs. I have to. What am I gonna do? Give up? Not get the bugs? Not progress the game? Ay, ay, ay. This will probably be my least favorite build-up to a dungeon in this game. Which is unfortunate because I like most of this Twilight section. Honestly, I just have really fond attachment to the boss of this Twilight section. I guess I'll just go through and finish it. Because I could technically crash intentionally and then warp and then go down, but probably be quicker to just finish the section. Alright. Okay. And into the keyhole. Alright. Castle, and then I have to go back to the lake. Alright, and the easiest way to get to Hyrule Castle is to cross the bridge. So I have to go over here so I don't get swept by the current. It certainly would be nice. Alrighty. Alright. Oh yeah, I love how you can still see Ilya's trail here. Alright, or not. Okay. I'm just really dreading the the carriage section. I'll speak more about my problems. You know what? No, I'll speak about it now, because I'm going to be probably walking in when I'm talking about it. Or when I'm playing it. So, the aiming is really bad when you're on horseback and trying to... I swear to God. It's really bad when you're trying to aim at all the birds, especially the bombers. The bombs are usually what get me, because then they make the cart go in a completely different direction and you have to loop around again. Oh, nope. Thanks, game. I was trying to not do that. I hate that there's no way to cancel it and back out. Oh. Sure. I mean, if that works. It's one of the few times where Epona doesn't actually ride well because of the not great AI for the horse riding. If it were a bit better, then Epona could automatically kind of follow the cart, which would make it a bit easier, but trying to be able to aim your bow and steer Epona is literally impossible because it's on the same stick. So it becomes just kind of a hassle and annoying. Because it's, again, literally impossible to do both. And I think that's my biggest problem. But... Hey, what's going on? There should be one more. Where could the last tier be? What? There it is. What's going on? This is weird. Alright, let's warp. Fight the boss, and then we have to do the dreaded cart section. I think one of the... Not only is it that the horse AI isn't great for that particular thing, because usually, again, I'm an advocate of Epona in this game, that Epona's really not all that bad in this game, minus that, because they're trying to do something that the technology literally won't be able to accommodate for, and then the fact that it's just so punishing of the horse going around the entire field again, and then having to do all of it again, just because of the bomb bird. So I think it's just a little unbalanced, and the technology really doesn't work great for it, so... It just ends up being really tedious. But anyway, fun boss fight, so who cares? And fun, as in, this thing is absolutely disgusting. Like, look at that thing. The music is so fun, though, because it really captures the vibe. Also, reminder that the way that Link attacks in wolf form is biting. So, you know, this is gross. I like to try and stay on the big one, because usually you can dodge any attack and stay on it. Because the smaller ones you have to jump between platforms. Alright. And there we go. Again, little mini boss fight, but it's fun. And it's a little funny. I used to struggle with it a lot as a kid, but it's really not that hard. Again, mostly just get on a big platform and you're good. Alright, and there we go. This is probably my favorite of the light spirits. The vessel of light is full of tears, and the light has returned to this area. Or is this the section where you get stuck as Wolf Link? No, I don't think that's it yet, because I think that's when you get Mina's Lament, and the Fused Shadows go away after you get all 3 pieces. So, I think that's literally right after that. What are you doing? Oh, are you really gonna take her seat that she's had all day and attack her for it? That's crazy. Kittens. You make sure you get that last Fused Shadow now. See you later. I love how she just backflips off into oblivion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's cart. Water Temple. I'll probably get to Water Temple. It just depends on how much I suck at the cart section. Because if it takes me 2 hours to do the cart section, I'm cooked and I'm done and I will be tired. My name is Linearu. Your efforts have at last restored each of us to light spirits in Hyrule. O hero chosen by the gods. The dark power that you seek. It waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something and never forget it. Okay. This cutscene. So, it's a neat cutscene, and it gives you a lot of the lore to the game, especially with the Twilight Realm and the species of the Twilight. But and it's spooky. It gets like a little creepy, and props to it for that. I don't understand why people rave on it as much as they do. I think it's like a neat scene, but that's about it. I feel like it's a little out of place. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that we lock away the forbidden power. And I get that it's a warning of, like, understand why this thing you're searching for is hidden. When all was chaos, the goddesses descended and gave order to and life to the world. Ocarina reference. They granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light, and then returned to the heavens. The lands where the goddesses descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm. For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. I think my biggest complaint is that it's all about the Triforce and then it never comes up again. And the Triforce is not that important in this. But soon, word of the Twilight Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule. I guess it becomes important with Ganondorf's supposed execution. And the cruel twist of fate. Not twist of fate. It was, maybe it was a cruel twist. It was a really cool line from one of the sages later on in the game. Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. Wielding the powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the sacred realm. I think the reason it feels out of place is really just the visuals they decide to go with for it. And I mean, I get it again, it's supposed to be a warning to Link to not fall into the same trap and evils as people in the past. It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. What's also curious is that the goddesses you see here are intervening with life after their disappearance, after they leave, which you don't really see, I think, really ever. Because usually the implication is made the world, dipped out, left Hylia in charge. You know this magic. It is the fused power you seek, the fused shadow. Bro is high. Oh, hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will, before long, be ruled by it. I also don't understand why Aylia's here. I think that's the biggest thing. Never forget that, because this is one of the things that I remember the most vividly, because, like, how do you not forget this? The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping Lakebed temple in Lake Hylia. Okay. But then it's gonna be like, hey, you gotta fulfill your promise, you gotta go help the Prince, Rawless. You go to the city, to the town, to go help Prince Rawless. And you have to, I think I have to go to that guy in order to, and then you have to do the cart sequence to get him to, what's it called? It's Kakariko. I just never think of it as Kakariko because it just is so different from the other Kakarikos. And in trying to get him to Kakariko is the cart sequence that I hate. I think it's that and the prior King Bokoblin, I think, fight on the bridge are the only 2 parts of this game that I genuinely hate. Some of the Zoras are still alive down under there. I thought maybe they dried up along with the lake. Hey buddy, have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake. They put on such airs with all their rituals and fancy temple hoo-ha, then they just disappear. And what's with putting that temple so deep that humans can't swim there? I swear, these Zoras. Oh, are you a customer? You are one lucky fella. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, to the very peak of flying fantastication. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time only, and without waiting in line. It's a paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy of mine? Want to give it a shot? Yes. Slam. I'm not gonna skip the first time. I'll probably skip it from now on, but this is kind of funny. And it's unfortunate because I like everything else about the cart sequence. It's just those damn bomb birds and the unbalanced aspect of it. Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't that late queen in Zora's domain ask you to do something? She asked us to find her son, the one who's been missing since he headed for Hyrule Castle. I think she said something about granting you some special power if you rescued him. If the final piece of the fused shadow is at the bottom of Lake Hylia, then it looks like we're going to need that ability. Alright. And off we go to get Epona, because I believe there's, yep, there it is. I'll call Epona here, and then I'm gonna ride off to Hyrule Castle, which really isn't that far, and I could do it without her, but I'd rather not. Hey girl, let's go. And I can also do the, wait, real quick. Because this will help me in the long run. I really don't care about the rupees. Alright, that path is good. It's on my map. I'm gonna go the way I need to go now. Well, I mean, I just made up the rupees that I spent getting up, so. Alright. I don't want my arrows anymore. Alright, go up. Let's go. I believe he wants the shield bash from last time, and I don't know what's next. I used to know the order. You meet again. It appears your efforts have begun to return some vigor to Hyrule, but it is far too early to relax. I can tell you right now I'm not relaxed. Do you feel ready to earn another hidden skill to steel yourself for the forthcoming battles against more powerful foes? Very well, but before we begin I must test you to ensure, yeah, shield attack, let's go. Okay. Alright, let's go. Excellent, very well. Backslice. I like this one. This one's pretty important. I like it more in Wind Waker, though. It always amuses me how tall he is, given Ocarina Link. Carry yourself well. Alright, done. Let's go. That's probably my favorite of the hidden skills. Alright. I think there are games that handle these attacks better. Like, I prefer Skyward Sword's ending blow, and I prefer Wind Waker's... No. I prefer Wind Waker's backslice. I also like that you have Helm Splitter too in Wind Waker. That's fun, and I like that you have to strategically... I guess they don't really let you do it strategically. I'm going to kill this guy. 2 letters. The hell? I'm popular. What can I say? No, don't shoot the messenger. I'll kill the people giving me the mail. Who is it? Finally, these are the water bombs. I know that. No open for business. Yeah, okay. I do have to do both of those at some point. Sometime I will do a stream where I do a lot of side quest stuff, I think. I did not want to talk to you. Go away. I should give her the bugs that I have caught, though. Anyway. That is a Zora child. This is beyond my expertise. Doctor, wait. If something isn't done, this child will... Interesting how some of them have rounded ears. And some of them don't. Well, this isn't good. A human doctor won't do, huh? That old coot reminded me, though. I've heard of a shaman in Kakariko Village in the Elden Lands who's tended to Gorons and Zoras. Is that true? Perhaps if we take him there... Inadvisable. Too dangerous. We can't turn a blind eye to a pretty girl in need, either. Yes, we'd better escort you, am I right, boys? Simps. Simps, the lot of them. Well, isn't that nice? To reach Kakariko, we've got to cross 2 plains that are each infested by dangerous beasts. But we'll be safe now. See, I was gonna mock them for running away, but this is my least favorite section of the entire game, so I really can't judge. Because low-key, want to run from this too. Oh my. Looks like we've got one young swordsman left. And not only that, but it looks like this brave young man will escort us. So get ready to go, honey. Pronto. What the hell? Stop fighting. Kittens. You know that girl, don't you? It's a real shame. She can't even remember her own name right now. The amnesia plotline is crazy when it lasts for such a short amount of time. Bless her heart. She found this poor boy collapsed in the road, so she did all she could to save him. More courage in that girl than all of the soldiers of Hyrule, for sure. You lend your strength to her, you hear me? This time there's walls. I don't know if that actually helps me or not. So you say the bridge to the east has been destroyed, huh? Then our only option is to cross the bridge to the west. Which means it's a whole wrap around. Because the place we're trying to go is to the east. Man, they would have had to change the dialogue for that too, because they flipped the whole map. That's crazy to think about. Anyway, because where we're trying to go is in the east, which means we have to go, since it's a circle, to the west, to the south, and then to the east. You see what that means? You'll have to deal with that thing. Oh, but I have a bow. That's right. That makes this fight a lot easier. The cool transition and a lot of cool things in concept, but thank you so much for this. If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? Link? That's a stupid fucking name. I will never in all my life forget your kindness, Link. Little lady, I think you'd best save your thanks until we're safe in Kakariko. Shut up. I know I'm gonna fail. Shut up. This swordsman of ours has great eyes, honey. They're proud and wild, like a feral beast. You see, about that, we need a beast right now to keep the true ones at bay. If we make it to Kakariko safely, we'll just thank him then, okay? I know, I'm gonna fail. Shut up. Stop flirting with him. That's crazy. Oh, I hate this section so much. I hate it so much. I hear this song, and I'm just getting, like, PTSD right now. You don't understand. Yeah, keep going. Okay, wait. What do I need... I could keep the slingshot on in case I need it to replace arrows, but I don't really see that helping me much. But I do need the boomerang. God, I need the boomerang. Stop pushing me off the road, lady! Holy shit, do you want my help or not? I think I just have to fight this guy first, and then it gets into the actually difficult part. I hate this whole section. I have to shoot him at the right time to get him to lower his guard, because if I shoot him too early, then he'll recover and I won't be able to hit him. But I shoot him too late, then I won't have time to pull out the sword and actually hit him. So it's a balancing act. Actually, I don't think I hit him with my sword at all. Alright, that was easy. Okay, never mind. We're all good. Man, I wish I had the bow for the first time. Good catch, honestly. I could never. Nice, honey. Keep up the good work. Don't patronize me. I guess I can assure you, I will not keep up the good work. I will be saving quite frequently in this. There have been times where I almost died trying to do this. Insane. Oh, well, that's helpful. You're kidding me. That's what I mean by you can't steer Epona. I'm just gonna let them attack Loki. Because I can put them out. Because I'm just gonna waste arrows doing that. I already did waste arrows. But... ugh, and I have to get down. These guys are super hard to hit. These birds. I say as I hit it in one shot. Alright. If I remember, that's the one that always gets me right there. Alright, where are you? Could you guys, like, chill with, like, being on fire for a minute? Because I need to find that one bird. Hey, the horse is running in circles. Looks like it's startled by the bombs. I know! Do something before they drop another bomb. I know! I need to get that bird killed. And they're on fire. limit. That's just these. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright, where's the... Attack me, attack me, attack me. Come at me, come at me, come at me. Thank you. What? Bitch, where did you come from? Oh my god, it disappeared. What am I supposed to do about that? Thanks, camera. I hope that was the one. I hope that was the one. I hope to God that was the one. Can I just use the boomerang on those guys? Is that what the... That sounds familiar. Oh, Jesus. Ah. I got stuck. Thank God. Alright, that's the section I struggle with the most. Alright. Alright. Ooh, I hate that section. I always forget that you can use the boomerang on the bomb, on the bird bomb. All right, that makes it a little more fair. Still a little annoying and tedious. And you're telling me that... I hate the horse. I hate the horse. I hate the horse. I hate this fucking horse. I hate this damn horse. I have to do this again. Oh my god. It gets just so tiring. Because, where are you even gonna, like, turn around? Epona! Ah, I tried to use myself as a shield. Low-key, what if I just wait for the bird to get over here? Because the carriage can last that long, it's fine. Epona, where do you think you're going? Oh my goodness. Alright. The worst part of the game is done. Alright, it's 7. Yeah, I should be able to do Lakebed Temple. He has passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he should recover in due time. Do you know the fate of his mother? Whew! Loaded question. Her welfare consumes him. He has been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly. I can see the knowledge grieves you. It must be an awful memory. I'll stay with him until he's better, no matter how long it takes. Thank you, Colin. Is that so? Thank you, Colin. What did I say? What did I say? Hey, Link, about Ilia. Is it true what they said about her? Yes, she has lost her memory, Colin, and regaining it will be no simple task. But it will be all right, child. If we just give her some time, I am certain that Ilia will find her heart again. So, Colin, I'd like to ask you to stay in this village until then. It is our turn to show the courage that you have already displayed. I love this little scene coming up. Or this scene here. Yep. Nice to see there's still hope here. And it's always good to see happy results repay your efforts. Those skills of yours, any chance you're of the mind to put them to use for Hyrule? What hope there is in our kingdom is frail and dying, but there's still a group trying to do what it can. And I'm a member of that group. Okay, so here's another complaint that I have with this game. And that is the fact that they wait so long to show you anything about this group other than Russell. Because it's such a rich cast of characters and it's so interesting, but they wait until the last half of the game to actually show you them. And you don't even, because of how brief it is and how it's one character per temple or per dungeon, you don't actually really know much about them other than Russell. And on top of that, because they're taking focus onto these new characters now, they kind of sideline all the kids. So all these characters that you just spent the entire first half of the game caring about and saving and helping, just up in the air, you don't really care about them anymore, whatever. So it's, I don't know, it's just a little disheartening. And again, it's one of those complaints where I love these things that it's trying to do, but it just doesn't quite give me enough. Which is not the worst complaint in the world. This is a crazy shot. Call me Telma. I must stay here a bit longer. I'm still worried about Ilia and, well, never mind about the rest. Go get your man. This is the crazy shot, I'm sorry. Link, I want to see you again at my bar, you hear me? The bar is actually kind of a safe house for my friends. There's a passageway that leads to the castle from in there as well. If you ever need anything, stop by. I'll be waiting for you, honey. This way. Oh, I went the wrong way. My bad. So is she this game's Dompe? Or is that mean to her to say that? Because I feel like that's a little mean to her to say that. No, no, it's mean to Dompe. He has more character. She's barely here. I am deeply grateful to you for aiding my son in his time of need. You were right to bring him here. Kakariko Village is a sacred place for the Zora people. It is where we take our eternal rest. My husband in life, King Zora, also rests his spirit here. It is no coincidence that my son found his salvation in this place. That which I have promised you is within this grave. During his lifetime, my husband granted garments specifically for the chosen hero, garments that house the abilities of the Zora. Alright. Now, at last, I can join the king in slumber, and yet my son, he still knows nothing of my death. If you see him again, please pass on this message. Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of our people. And tell him his mother loves him without end. Tell him. Well, it's a good thing you found all your friends and picked up that nifty Zora armor. But aren't you kind of forgetting something kind of important? That last fused shadow. Remember what Pharaon, the light spirit, said? He said you would need the fused shadows to defeat the dark overlord Zant to save the world. So even if you go back now with all of the people you saved, the whole tragedy would just repeat itself. So let's go get it. We need to go to the temple on the lakebed of Hylia. Alright. I need to thank you for making it daytime game, because I need to go get the water bombs. And then I believe I should be fully stacked for Lakebed Temple. Though there are things I want to check out in Kakariko before I continue on. And I believe I'll be probably ending pretty much at the end, very end of Lakebed Temple, which I know is going to be a bit of... Well, it depends on if the game gives me a moment before it launches me right into the story afterward, or if it just, again, launches me right into it after. Because if it launches me, I'll probably just keep going at that point, but I would rather take a moment and save and quit right after the temple, just based on story. But we'll see. For now, I do want to go down here, so... Well, I think I need the water bombs first, so let me backtrack. Let me equip that and save the game. Alright. Alright. On we go. Does he have the pole set up? I can't tell from down here. I need to go to the bomb shop, and then I want to climb up the bomb shop. He's so annoying. Yeah. I just want a second bomb bag, damn. Oh, my bomb bag's full. Okay. Whatever. No, I did not want to talk to you. I did not want to... Leave me alone. I was trying to roll up your stairs, sir, and go into your home. Thank you. Oh, I can't roll in here. Never mind. Good evening, Coolity. How are you? Alright, I think I have to go this way? Yeah. You doing fine? Good to hear. I'm about to get to my second favorite dungeon in the game. After trash talking the game for a good amount of time. Ow. Alright. No pole yet. Come on, dude. Oh, hey. Should we... Okay. Yeah! Alright, there we go. You came, butt. Can you really use a bow? I've never seen you so much as hold a bow. Whatever. First off, shoot through that. Easy. Easy. He's giving me a look like, don't you do it, bitch. Alright. There we go! Yeah! Let's go. That's probably my favorite heart piece in the game. I love whenever I walk into town, if I have enough arrows, just to shoot the pole. Alright. So I'm gonna go get stuff from down there. Oh, I can also... Before I run out of arrows entirely. So is that gonna sit there? I think so. And I think I need the... Okay, yeah. Alright. Oh, worth a shot. Oops. Concussion. Arrows would be nice, but alright. Let's go. Money that I definitely need. I forgot. Swimming for him is going underwater with this suit, which makes sense. Alright, let's see. Oh, I have to manually get there. Alright. Which means I have to go all the way around again. That's such bull. Alright. Well, I have everything I need from here, so I can go. That's a wall. Oh, I got arrows. Let's go. I think it is on the other side. I think the glittering is for the choo-choo, not the bug. So I don't think there's a bug here. Leave me alone. Alright. Let's go. I think that was a bug I can't get. Well, you know, I might be able to get that bug. I can't get that. Okay. Other way. That's cool. Now this is where I have left Epona for like playthroughs on end before, where she just sits right there. Because right after this you unlock fast travel, and at that point don't need the horse as much. Yeah. Let's see if I can get to the top one first try. This is my favorite one. Alright. So I can get all the chests. I forget where I'm trying to... Oh, shoot. I went the wrong way. Oh, I really messed this up. Oh, I really messed this up. Alright. I'm out. Yep. I've got money. We're trying this again. This time I know which way I'm going. I'm entering a dungeon where I'm gonna use all of my money. Alright. I'm gonna get a redo on that. Come on. Alright, let me get my other favorite one. Bring me luck. Now. Damn it! Okay. So I don't like that. I'm gonna do it the way I usually do it. Which I don't remember. But I remember I don't follow the rupees. But this time I know which direction I have to go in. And I know that following the rupees does not help. Ow. Guys, I swear I will not spend the entire stream doing this. I forgot I can skip this. Let's go. Alright. Okay, let me get a different cookie this time. Alright, it's you. You're the one. Okay, maybe not. You. Bro. No, we're going back. Oh, that might have been too much. That might have been too much. That might have been too much. Yeah. Alright, well, I got everything else. I think the one on top is a stamp? Which is kind of crazy. No, this is... Okay, so what's at the top? Spend all my... You're right. You know what? I just got more money. Guess what I can spend it on? All I'm saying is that I got 30 more rupees, and it costs me 30 rupees to do this again. So... what I'm hearing is let's go gambling. I was very close to getting it that time. Alright, so that cuckoo worked well for me, so I'm gonna bring him back. Or her back. That's a girl. Let's go. Well, actually? No, that's a rooster. That is definitely a rooster. I take it so back. Alright, dude, let's go. Gambling would increase this game's PG rating in Europe. This isn't gambling, it's all skill. So, yeah. It's not gambling. No! I'm killing myself. It's gonna take me so long to recover from that mentally. Want to know a great way to recover from that? Getting it this time. In Quebec, because of the gambling laws, you have to answer a skill question as part of any contest. That's really funny. Ow. Do you think this cuckoo can actually get me there? Do you think he's got what it takes? I think he does. I think he's got this. Honestly. Let's go. I find it funny that that strat is going on the further side of the rupees and not collecting them. Alright, let's go. Come on. Yeah! Oh, man. Really? I was hoping to spend rupees so that I'd have wallet space for the dungeon, but alright. Sure. Well. The 100 rupees it costs to do this. See, I got it back. Because I gambled. So remember, you can make back anything you spend when you gamble. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Don't gamble. I just need to say, for the sake of stream, I do not condone gambling, and I do not believe that gambling— What the hell are you doing? The kittens are fighting again. I think they are upset about what I'm saying about gambling. They're huge gamblers. And now we do it again. 1, 2, go. Damn. 1, 2, go. Well, that was not what I meant to do. Anyway. I'd be concerned about the fact that I'm running out of bombs if it weren't for the fact that they give you so many in this dungeon. My all-time gambling winnings is $5 because I won a free Kino ticket from a cornhole game and won $5 from it. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, you can profit. You can always profit. Never give up. Alright, I prefer going with where the clams are. Alright. Arcade games that give tickets are a form of gambling or tokens, and you're kind of right. You know what? You're so right, actually. Ban arcades. Don't do that. I love arcades. Well, there are my arrows I was asking for earlier. And there are the bombs I was asking for as well. Alright. Give me arrows and bombs. I wonder what I could need. I wonder what I'm gonna have to do. great way to also introduce like a few of the mechanics that are going to be in this dungeon, giving you bombs and arrows at the very beginning, kind of like as a little hint that you will need to combine them, as well as having the little switch there in plain and obvious sight to get used to using the switch later on in the dungeon. Honestly, Twilight Princess dungeon designs are really intuitive and smart and well done. So, whoa, that's treacherous. Don't you think you ought to knock down those stalactites hanging off the ceiling first? They don't look like they don't look to be very stable. I bet they'd break pretty easily if you hit them with enough force, don't you think? Also laying it on a little thick there. Oops. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Alright. Woo! Barely. Open this chest, not because I need it, but because I don't want all of the chest icons later of me having to backtrack once I get the compass. Alright. Because there's nothing like having to backtrack in this dungeon to get all of the chests, just to find out that it's just bombs. And more bombs. And more bombs. Bombs? They're yours, my friend. But only if you have enough rubies. I like multi-item dungeons. They're fun. This is a multi-item dungeon with 3 items, really. The bombs, the bow. Well, 4, actually. You know what? Once you get past how many you can have at a time, that's when it becomes a little excessive. So, like, 4 in this game for a dungeon is a little much because you only have 3 buttons. Gee, Link, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer. Gee, Link, I can't give credit. All right. I believe at this point all I can do is go downstairs. Ow. That is my biggest complaint about this dungeon, is that you cannot roll up the stairs. That's it. That is my biggest complaint. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it in the grand scheme of things. And I don't want to leave that chest there, but I really don't need it right now. But I don't want to leave the chest there. Whatever. I'll just open it. Oh, arrows. Actually, that's fine. Whatever. Actually, no, my arrows were full. Maybe? I don't know. I definitely didn't need 20. And I can't do this one. Alright, so we're gonna go to the other side. The other side. Okay, so I can't. I have to turn this way. There we go. Not bad. Alright, let's go get this card. Better safe than sorry. And it's nice to see you back, Icy Wicey. How's your week been? There we go. And I can't go through there yet. Oh, I should probably... Phew! Free at last. Gracious. You're the nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, hmm? I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. Yay. This dungeon was such a mind hack when I replayed the game because when I first... Yep. Just everything being flipped around. Alright, so I need to rotate it this way and then I can get to the downstairs section. It is a palindrome. Is this the exit, though? Why do I feel like this is the exit? No, it's not. No, it's not. You're imagining things, Allie. This is not the exit. You're so fine. You're so fine. You're so fine. It's been good, been hanging out so much with great friends. I barely... That's, honestly, pretty great way to spend your time. One moment. I have a cat scratching at the door. Hi, old lady. Oh, shoot. You're not supposed to be in here, Charlie. You know, I will leave you in here if you don't attack the kittens, okay? They're growling already. Come on. I'm not letting you just eat the kitten's food. Okay. Some of the older cats are not handling the kittens well. Yeah, my week's been good. College started back up, so that's been really like the major focus right now. But everything's been going well. Been spending time with people. It's been great. I'm too extroverted to just sit and not see people. I believe, yeah. Okay. So, I can go back up and go down to that path that I just created. The last time I got a kitten, my cat was not happy at first. Yeah. We have 3 older cats. A 16-year-old named Sophie. How old is he? 12-year-old named Charlie. And I think she's... Yes? I don't know if you heard her, but she just meowed so loud. Sophia! Old lady. Alright. And I think she's like a 3-year-old named Thalia. Thalia is my sister's cat, so she's not gonna be staying home much longer because she's gonna be moving out with my sister. Thalia hates the kittens. She's chasing them, attacking them. It's not good. Sophie's pretty okay with them. Charlie isn't great. Just growls at them and steals their food, but that's about it. But they're all old and grouchy. Minus Thalia. I don't know what her problem is. So this is, I believe, the key that I need for the earlier section. So I'm gonna go back now. Sophia! Hi, honey. Okay, let's go up. And I think the locked door is to the left or to the right by like one immediate. No, it's directly across. I was completely wrong. There isn't even a door here. Ow. Alright. Ow. Oh, time to get more bombs that I don't need. Oh, you know what? I should have gotten it after doing this. Oopsie. Oh, I don't think this one I needed it to do. It's fine. Sophie! She just asked to get in, and now she's asking to get out. I don't understand her. But it's, like, the very typical cat behavior, so... I don't know if I can really complain all that much. Whenever I play a Zelda game, I stumble around dungeons and end up thinking, what are even doors? At this point, I get that. Honey, honey, come here. Say hi to the mic. No? No, she's gonna sneeze at the mic. Oh, kitty sneezes. She has a chronic illness. So she's always sick no matter what we do. Been taking her to the vet for years and there's not really much solution. And that guy's dead. Hi, honey. You're gonna make this as difficult as possible, aren't you? Yes, you are. She's doing her job as a cat. That's right, I can't get it through this side, but there's a chest here. Key. Oh, I think the other door is locked, so I do need this key. So this wasn't in vain. I just wanted to check out one door first. Because despite it being my second favorite dungeon, I still don't fully have it memorized. Oh no, there was no lock. I don't know. Well, I have a key now, so. Ah, there's the locked door. Yeah, I can't necessarily fight you yet, so I'm gonna leave you be. Oh yes, she gets a lot of affection, despite the fact that she never thinks it's enough. She's She's a very affectionate cat. Insanely so. She used to be a little vain, where she wouldn't want you to know that she wanted you to pet her, but she just wanted you to pet her. But now she just doesn't care, and she'll just be meowing at you constantly for attention, and if you stop, then she gets upset. The only time she's satisfied is if you're petting her nonstop, and with her nonstop, 24/7. Oh, she's adorable. She's such a sweetie. She's my old lady. She's 16 and I'm 21. So I was like 5 when we got her. So she's childhood cat. Yeah, Sophia. And I can't get that chest yet, and I remember this being a whole thing where I have to come back for it when I get the claw shot, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Because there's nothing I can do about that. Let's go. Whee! Pay no mind to the fact that I'm in the same room as you is purely coincidence. Yeah. She passes the mirror test. She learned how mirrors work so that she could be vain. Because what she would do is she would sit in front of a mirror and watch you in it. And meow if you got close to her in the mirror. And then turn and look at you. So she definitely knew how mirrors worked, but she would use it so she could watch you without you knowing she was watching you. But it was pretty obvious. Yeah. Again, now she's not so prideful. So she doesn't really do that much anymore. She's at a point now where she's just like, give me affection. I don't care. Alright, so what was the point of me going in this direction? Oh, no, I didn't. I don't have a bottle user today. Why? And water has risen in this room. I don't remember how that affects things, but I can just hop down and find out. Of course, I land on the one part of land. Ah, it just makes everything turn. Okay. So let me... Actually, I can just... go up here. Ow. And get a concussion. So while I'm going through here, I think now's a good time to go over my tier list that I made. I could pull it up visually, but I'm a little lazy, so I'm not going to do that. But... So, in my S rank, and these are just the games that I've played and completed. In my S rank, I have, in order, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, Ocarina, Twilight Princess. So Twilight Princess has solidified itself as my 4th favorite. In my A rank, I have Echoes of Wisdom, Link's Awakening, Remake. All of these ones are the HD or Remake 3D versions, what have you. But Echoes of Wisdom, Link's Awakening, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and then in my B tier, I've got, oh, what was the order? It was 3 games in the B tier. It was A Link Between Worlds, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks. And I ranked it as favorite, love, and... No, adore and love. I think. Something like that. So I am rather fond of every Zelda game that I have played. I'm just always very critical. Yeah, I always have adored the design for the Zora armor in this game, to the point where I would play through this game as a kid just wearing the Zora armor, regardless of the fact that there's flippers, and I would take double damage for ice and fire. But I was like, but it's just so good. And my brother would tell me, like, Allie, you're literally making this harder for yourself by doing this. But I was like, but it looks good. And yeah, I put it in the S rank. I was originally just going to leave my top 3 in the S rank because they're my top 3. But there's just such a distinct difference to me in, damn it. There's a distinct difference to me between, Echoes of Wisdom and Twilight Princess. Namely, the replayability was kind of like the factor that I decided to go to. Like, do I like this game enough that I would actively go back and replay it? And for every game in the S tier, that's a hard yes, and I have played them multiple times. And then once I get to the A tier, it's like, yeah, maybe. Like, maybe I would try, but I don't know if I'd actually succeed in beating the game again, or if I'd give up. And then B tier is like, I'm probably not, but still love it. Rank higher than S, Ocarina, S rank I'm gonna pause for a second. S rank Majora's Mask, Wind Waker. No, that's fair. That's fair. A, Link to the Past, Oracle games, and the remaining of them minus NES games, and Botwa and B. Anything else C or D. That's fair. It's like the Zora have a more established culture here, even more so than Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure if I agree with that necessarily. I like the aesthetic of Zora's Domain and how they interconnect to... with, like, as being the water source for Hyrule, but it feels a little minimal to me. I feel like Breath of the Wild has a bit more world building and context. NES game in C, Breath of the Wild in D, Twilight Princess would be a B. Yeah, that's fair. So, you've played more games than me, so obviously you're gonna have more tiers because you have to distribute them a bit more. I've only played a handful, despite being a huge Zelda fan. There it is. Come on, game. I'm looking at it. There we go. This guy's also gross. And I made a Zelda dungeon tier list. I just have to go and find that, and if I find it, I'll post it as well on my Instagram. And I believe I put Jabu Jabu's belly at the lowest, because I hate Jabu Jabu. Because that was just coming to me when I was looking at this, because I was like, man, I'm not big on this mid-boss, but anything's better than Ocarina's Jabu Jabu. There's always a concept that I like avoiding the shadow coming down to crush you. So I do like that. I feel like this game really likes throwing things that you have to chase in the middle of the big fight and as a distraction from the bigger fight going on around you. Though I will never take complaints on this dungeon's final boss being bad. Like, I don't understand people saying the final boss in this dungeon is bad, because usually the argument I hear is, oh, it's so too easy. So what? It's cinematic. It's cool. I love the concept, and it's really fun to execute. And it feels satisfying, and that's what really matters to me, not the difficulty level. And I'll always stand by that. That difficulty level is rarely ever a problem unless it's to an annoying degree of being so difficult that it just starts to get irritating, or so easy that you don't even have an opportunity to really enjoy anything else in it because you're done too quickly. But the final boss for this dungeon, love it. It's so cinematic, and I think that's perfectly fine. I love a good cinematic boss. Alright, I don't think I need the bow for the rest of this unless I have to attach bombs to it, so I'm willing to replace that. Bloodworm's rum, the Vicocious spider. I don't know anything about Bloodborne. I'm gonna be so real. Let me do quick research. I'm sorry, honey. I've got a cat on my lap. And I have like the pull-out thing for my keyboard. So I'm trying not to hit her. So is that boss another... Not in aesthetics, but in terms of the fight itself, it spawns multiple smaller... Yep. I was getting that vibe when I was looking at photos of it. It can be fun when it's done well, but it can also be annoying when it's not done well. It's one of those, like, fine lines. No heart. Alright. I'm not doing that. I'm just walking out. Actually, I mean, damn. I wanna get up to the higher level, but I dropped down, so I need to. It's a whole thing. All right. I love this dungeon. I love how all of this works. Alright. Trying to remember. Alright, while I'm up here, I'm going to do this, but I do want to be going to the source, and I think it's going to wash me down, possibly. Maybe? Alright. Because I want to go get the chest. I think it's a stamp, but... Anything? No. I don't have the patience for this, so I'm gonna do the risky route of going on the wall. This guy. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. You have to stand like right up to it. Nope, you're not hitting me. That's okay. And I believe this is a stamp. Yep. Alright, this is a safe place to walk then, I think. There it goes. Whee! Oh! Excuse me, sir. This is the best part of the dungeon. This is why I love it so much. Whee! There's water slides. Alright. I went the wrong way. There we go. And out we go. In a Zelda-themed water park. Come on! And not in Japan. I want to be able to go to it. Please. Please, Nintendo. Alright, let's go. Whee! Yeah, Europe doesn't get much. I feel like Europe is the forgotten child. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do in this area. Oh, I remember now. Yep, because I needed more. Yeah. But, like, while I would never go to Action Park, I feel like I really want to ride the water slides here in this dungeon. As high as I can get. There we go. Oh, that's so mean. Oh, that's so mean. Oh, wait. Hold on. Because I know that chest is going to have nothing of use, but I don't want it on my map. Alright. There we go. Alright. Oy. That was not helpful. Oh, wait. Duh. And there we go. Let's go. Okay. Damn, this place is falling apart. Oh, I looked away for a split second. Oh man, I really needed them. It's not like I only used one. Alright. Starting with the chest. Compass, yay. I wonder how many I missed. Yeah. 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 Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to go back to everywhere. See, there's... But then that's not much of a water slide. That's, like, falling at that point. That's not a slide. It is literally a waterfall. Alright. Leave me alone. Whee. Ow. Like, it's not even waterfall into water. That landed right on solid rock. That would have to hurt. Oh wait, hold on. There's so many chests I have to go back for. I don't want to go back for them. Well, I need to go to the other side. So I can get those chests. Leave me alone. We had the water temple accept no responsibility for any injuries sustained in our dungeon. Insane. Insane. Dude! Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Oh my god. Well... See, I just don't want to fight. So, like... Yeah, you have fun. Oh shoot, there's another chest. God. It's so far. Actually, wait. No, that was the issue. Okay. Yo, leave me alone. Crazy. Out of here. Out of here. Am I able to get to that from here, though? Okay. Okay, yeah, there's a water thingy. And chest. Okay. Yeah, I definitely needed those. I definitely didn't have full bombs or anything. Alright. This is the part of the dungeon where I get upset. Because I have to go back to all the different chests I missed. And they're all bombs. Like, I shit you not, most of them are bombs. There we go. And can you jump to these? I don't know. I don't think so. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is definitely not safe. Excuse me. I need to see. Thank you. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I'm almost done. Loser? Oh, this room. This room's a maze. Ah, dude. Just die. What? I thought that kills him. What? So, he's in a wall? Oh, now he's not, now he's not, now he's not. I don't know what's going on. I'm not bothering. Literally leave me alone. Literally leave me alone. You douche. Could this fish just leave me alone? Maybe. I don't need it here. Fine. I'll use the sword. Well, if you didn't do reckless things, who would be the wielder of the Triforce of Courage? You're right. I missed a chest. This chest always gets me. How do I get to that? Oh. Never mind. That was so easy. Okay. Open it. Thank you. Yep. I definitely used 5. I don't remember where I need to go, so this is fun. This is definitely not the way I came from, but, you know, or was going. That's right, these are the guys that are one hit with the... Okay. Hi. It's now 2:30 p.m. I should probably get some sleep. Yeah, no, go rest. The completed VOD will be up on my YouTube. So if you want to see what you missed, you can always stop by there. But it was great having you. But please do get some sleep. Alright, and this is just like a little tease of where I need to go. Damn. Okay, there we go. I do want the heart. And I guess the yellow groupie's nice too. Thank you, have a good night. No, that's backtracking. Yeah. So, where did I... There it is. Oh, that's right, you gotta lower yourself. Mission Impossible style. Da, 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 da. Alright. Boss key. I gotta... Oh, all the prawns that I killed are back. How lovely. Anyway. Jesus. Okay. Hi. So I have to go back to that room. Yeah, there's some chests I gotta get. So that's gonna be my big thing right now, is I want to go and get all of those chests. If I remember correctly, there's a shortcut out of this room through here. Which would be nice, because I really don't want to have to swim through all of that again. No? Okay. That's great. I have to swim through all of that again. That would have been a good spot to put a shortcut. Alrighty. not now. Come on. Come on. Dude. That's kind of pathetic. Oh, and I have to backtrack out of here. Any way I could reach that? Any? Okay. Oh, it's so far. That's stupid. That should be closer. Oh, this is so annoying. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. Oh. I will say this is not good dungeon design of having to go through all of this again. There should be an easy way back. Like, if I could jump to that platform, it would help a lot. I hope, because I think I'd be able to reach from there. I'm gonna hop down on that one, though, just in case, because I'm not doing this again. Alright, there we go. Alright. And I can go to the boss whenever I want. I want to first, though, get all the chests. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my god. I didn't have the dungeon map. My bad. Alright, let me start in here. Wait. Hold on. Alright. Just in case I need it. Maybe it's a waterproof map. You never know. And this is the room that I needed. Alright. I really don't need to wait on this. What are you doing? Oh my god. Anyway. That's always nice. Alright. Alright, I know where everything else is. I'm not worried. Alright. Huh. I didn't know that was there before. Anyway. Maybe I don't know where those chests are. I don't remember how to get to that spot. Oh wait, never mind. I was completely disoriented. I'm fine. Here we go. I think it's just that I didn't really explore the water. Yeah, I remember where it is. Okay. Oh man, 20 rupees. Okay, that was rude. Oy. Okay. There it is. Okay. More bombs. Yay. Okay. And now I just have to get the chests in the main room, I believe. Which, I think there's 2 of them. One at the top and then one at the bottom. Yep, and then I can go on to the boss. I'm gonna start with the one at the top. You didn't. You didn't. I just got another heart. Come on. I was at full health. What a jerk. Alright. And I think this is a stamp. Oh no, it's a heart piece. Damn, 2. Alright. And... Ow. That could not have felt fine. Jesus. This is a stamp. There it is. Okay. Get me out of here. Well, actually, I do need to be in the water. I take it back. I don't want to be up here. Alright. Now, before I commit to it being time for the boss, let me just double check, because there's so many chests. Alright, yep. I got them all. YOLO. Oh, damn it. YOLO. An eyeball? What does that mean in Zelda? Not a weak point. Never. The Sarlacc. Okay, that is bull. That is bull. That is bull. Right, let me just swim up in a way. What? What? What am I even supposed to do in that instance, you know? Here we go. I love this part so much. So fun. So fun. Alright, what's my health at? Because I know I lost a bit of health there. And I don't want to use my fairy. Though I doubt I'll take damage at this point. I'll be fine. I know. I just wanted to get a good angle. Alright. Come here. Come here. Trying to fish. Minna, can you go away? And I love the music. I always love that the music swells whenever you're landing a hit on the boss. And it just goes so well with this boss. Where are you? Get back here. Stab. 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 And I think it's one more. Oh boy. Camera, please. Alright, here we go. And there it is. I also love the death. Bonk. Drains the room. There it is, the last fused shadow. I'll just take that, thanks. Now, don't resent me for all I've put you through. I need this thing. Besides, we have to do something about Zand, the one who thinks he's the king of the shadows. His power is a false one. I'll prove it using these. So, I've done everything I've needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you all over the place with me. So, shall we go? Alright. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? Yeah. No, I don't want to save. Zant! Did you honestly mean to take an ancient and withered power like this and turn it against me? You are a foolish traitor, Midna. Why do you defy your king? My king? You who do nothing but abuse the magic of your tribe? You must be joking. How dare you? Are you implying that my power is our old magic? Now that is a joke. This power is granted to me by my god. It is the magic of the King of Twilight, and you will respect it. My Midna, did you forget? That beast is one of the light dwellers who oppressed our people. No matter how much you may desire otherwise, you will never be more than a shadow in their world. You cannot consort with their kind. But if we can make their world ours, Midna, light and darkness will meet at last. Our tribe will take back their realm, and sweet darkness will blot out this harsh light. And that, Midna, is why I need you. Not just for me, but for all our people. Lend me your power. So be it. I will return you to the light world you covet. This is such a great midpoint of the game. Such a fun section of the game. Link, hero chosen by the goddesses. Go to the princess locked away in the castle. That princess holds the key that can unlock you from your shadow form. And one of the best Zelda songs. I will say I hate that the music always gets interrupted by boss fight music. I feel like it's a time where they should have been able to just turn that off and just have Midna's Lament play even if you're in the middle of a fight. Because it kind of kills it a little bit. Like every few seconds it's getting interrupted. Of course, I'll soon be in a section where that won't be happening anymore, but... I also love the idea of inversing the colors. I just hate the rain. I can't get comfortable whether I sit or stand. Maybe my sixth sense is trying to tell me something. Alright, I'm gonna try and find the cats. Because that's what really matters to me. It's really coming down. At this rate, today's meeting will be cancelled. Though I think they get flooded out whenever it rains. I don't remember what cats are. Oh, hello. This is my first time in this town. I'm looking for someone named Luis. She's supposed to know this town well. Where's the bar? I will not be going straight to the bar because I do want to find the cats. I have my priorities. Yeah, it's flooded out, so they're not in here. I think I saw all the cats that I'm gonna see. Eek! That thing on your back, is it alright? That Zora kid came through here looking as bad as that. Why don't you take this one to Telma's bar too? Yeah, I think all the cats are just trying to lead you to where you're supposed to go. Alright. Luis is one of my favorite characters in the game. Hands down. I will take no arguments. Beast, get out! You there. Dramatic ass cat. I love her. You're Link, correct? Yes, I thought so. I could just tell, you know. I'm Luis. Do you remember meeting me in this shop before? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out the way you look. Oh, another patient? You certainly are a curious sort. Please. Princess Zelda. This way. Here. Get in through the window. The attic is connected to the castle's waterway. It is an old waterway, though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose all that's left to do is make sure that the humans don't notice you. Shouldn't you hurry to the castle, dear? Use the window and find the passage back to the attic. Are you so heavy that you can't jump high enough? Oh my. There must be another way to climb in. Think. No, wait, I wanted to eavesdrop. The elder told me to escort Telma, but the city air does not suit my skin. How's it come to this, huh? Monsters walking in the streets of town. What in the world are the soldiers of Hyrule doing? The Gorons are so much more reliable than they are. It's not even funny. I heard that an acquaintance of Telma's defeated the beast that had been attacking tourists on the bridge. His name was Link. It sounds as though he brought Telma and her young ward to Kakariko village. And here I was, thinking Hyrule was empty of men of valor. Oh, no, I don't believe he's from Hyrule proper at all. No, my understanding is that he's from a small neighboring province of Ordana. So that's why. Well, Ash also has round ears. Because that would mean that Link isn't from Hyrule. This may sound horribly elitist, but people who do not know the city simply do not know fear. forcing you to learn about the pose. Oh, thanks for beating the ghost. Can I call you doggy? I'm Giovanni. I became consumed by my greed long ago and sold my soul to a dark creature that did this to me. I can't move. I can't go see my girlfriend. My pet cat Gangle is frozen on my head. I don't think I could be more miserable. I have a favorite. I have to ask you a favor, doggy. Can you find and defeat the 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark for me? I think if you can free the pieces of my soul from the ghosts that hold them, I'll be free. Oh, but it's raining out now, so I don't think you can go outside directly. I'll open a door to the underground waterway for you. Once the rain stops, you can come back in here by digging around the front wall where the cats gather. Understand, doggy? Water slide! I don't like this water slide, there's rats. Whee! Can I get all of it in one go? No, I can't. Okay. Almost. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, come on. Any reason I wasn't able to climb up with the stick? There we go. Come on, where's the other torch? I'm gonna guess that I'm fine. Money. Girl, you think I... Oh, wait, never mind. This is how I get up. Okay, that was weird. Oh my god. I don't have the patience. Girl, I don't have the patience. I do have the patience for a heart, though. Girl, Alright. The game is very good at snapping you onto the rope. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Ah, there we go. We're gonna get to see Zelda for one of like the 3 times in the game. Yay! Alright. Boy. I love how they make slight alterations to make this playable without Minna, but they have logical reasons-ish for why you would have needed Minna in the first place and why suddenly you're good, like with the wind blowing the bridge. Because there was not wind like that in the first time. But now it's been stormy. Please tell me, how do we break the curse on this one? You can see her Triforce through her glove. Cute little small detail. This is the one. You need him to save your world. That's why, Princess, please, you must help Link. What binds him is a different magic than what transformed him when he first passed the curtain of twilight. It is an evil power. Our world is one of balance. Just as there is light to drive away the darkness, so too is there benevolence to banish evil. Head for the sacred grove that lies deep within the lands guarded by the spirit Farron. There you will find the blade of evil's bane that was crafted by the wisdom of the ancient sages, the Master Sword. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil can never touch. Evil cloaks you like a dark veil, and that blade is the only thing that can cleave it. Link, hero sent by the goddesses. Like you, I have been granted special powers by the goddesses. Fine, Link, you can get to the woods on your own, right? Princess, I have one last request. Can you tell him where to find the Mirror of Twilight? Minna, I believe I understand now just who and what you are. Despite your mortal injuries, you act in our stead. These dark times are a result of our deeds, yet it is you who have reaped the penalty. Accept this now, Minna. I pass it to you. No, Link, stop her! I'll never understand what the hell just happened to her. We go back, Link. Back to Farron Woods. Zelda, I've taken all that you had to give, though I did not want it. Raggy. Zoinks! Zoinks, Scoob! So, is Midna Shaggy and Link Scooby? Alright. So, probably. Yeah, I think I have to agree with this declaration. So, who would be Fred, Velma, and Daphne? I feel like there's too many characters in Twilight Princess to fill the roster. I feel like Ilia gives, like, hard Daphne vibes. Velma, because she's the smart one, I'm gonna say Zelda. And Fred. Russell. Alright, so that was one hell of a place to stop with the emotional weight that is Midna's Lament in that section. It's one of the few times we actually get to see Zelda, and I do appreciate that every time we do see Zelda there is some character going on with her, but I still feel like we don't see her enough. But I also love the kind of mystery that Zelda gives with Midna, where she says, I know exactly who and what you are, but she doesn't say it. Because the answer is, name drop, she's the Twilight Princess. Which you find out a bit later on. And then, of course, at the very end of the game, you see her real form, her true form. But anyway, so next time we will be picking up with getting the Master Sword, which is an also really interesting and cool sequence, and very cinematic. So ending on a cinematic note here and starting up on a cinematic note next time. But thank you so much for tuning in this week. I'll be putting this VOD out hopefully sometime this weekend. I intend to put up the VODs as quickly as I can, but with that, have a good night.